moaning for the moaning. Get a little bit more half and half. Yeah, just put the whole thing. There we go. Ow. The finishing touch. Extra good with the crackers. The coffee's good. Or espresso, I should say. Welcome back to another episode. So today, we're going to do something a little different. I always say that. I'm always trying to do something a little different. I had this idea to kind of recreate the Mick Gordon DOOM sound. So I don't have any experience with this type of music, Argent Metal, Doom music, or whatever. This is going to be my first attempt at it, so don't laugh at me too much. Today's video is also going to be in partner with Noise Department. If you don't know what Noise Department is, my buddy Jeffrey Day, he has a company called Noise Department where he makes Serum preset packs for different things, and he recently made one for Axure. So this is a preset pack that you can use in conjunction with Axure to get that whole Argent Metal, Doom Metal sound. It's pretty sick. We're going to take a look at his Serum 2 preset pack, and I think he included some Serum 1 presets as well. We're going to use them with Axure and see if we can create a really cool Doom track. First off, we're going to look at Mick Gordon's The Only Thing They Fear Is You. That's probably my favorite track from the Doom 2016 soundtrack. I feel like Mick Gordon had it right, man. They should have just kept them, but they did them dirty, and here we are now. I haven't played the new Doom. I listened to a little bit of the soundtrack and it wasn't for me. I mean, it's really good. The company that worked on it, they did a great job, but following Mick Gordon's sort of legacy was pretty hard to do. And I think people are realizing that. You can't just replace a dude and expect people to be okay with it. And you can't expect the product after that to be like this masterpiece. And they went a different direction. They went like more metal instead of synth and all that sort of stuff. I mean, there still is some synth and production stuff. For the most part, it seems like they said, okay, we want to go the other direction and have more metal, when they should have just let Mick do that. And it seems like when Mick was a part of the team, it was like, okay, no metal, we don't want any guitars, just do synths and make it sound heavy and cool, whatever. It's almost backwards. But I kind of wanted to recreate that Mick Gordon sort of 2016 Doom sound. I'm gonna write something completely original to sort of fit that vibe. I was kind of playing around with a couple ideas. I'll show you real quick. The first idea I had, and then whenever it starts to get to like that gent sort of vibe, something like that. Something like that. There was like a riff. It's like a breakdown sort of section, like an ending part I thought of just to kind of tie it all in. And there was a lead part too that I wanted to kind of incorporate in there. So that's pretty much a couple of the little riffs that I want to structure into the composition. But we're going to be using Axure. So we're going to program the stuff that I just wrote, and then we're going to put some synth layers on top of it with Noise Department's presets. Forgive me, guys. I went ahead and actually tracked everything and programmed everything to save some time. I know a lot of you guys like to see the process of like writing it and everything, but this week's my daughter's 7th birthday, so I kind of have to get this video done quickly, and she asked for a guitar for her birthday. So I'm very excited about that. I'm stoked that she wants to learn how to play guitar. Yeah, it's just a busy week for me, so I didn't really have much time to get the video done. And I also noticed that the people that do watch my videos only make it to about 4.5 minutes and then they disappear. I would really like to make these videos as good as possible for you, something that you guys enjoy. So if you are enjoying the in-depth writing process, me going through everything, please let me know in a comment. This video will be a little more crunched and straight to the point, or as much as I can help it. I say that now, but watch this video end up being like 20 minutes long. We went over those few riffs that I wrote beforehand, and I went ahead and put them into the session. And we have Axure programmed for both left and right guitars and also lead. So the beginning intro of the song is real guitar. You'll hear it in just a second. And then I kind of beefed up the ending of the song with real guitar and also the lead. The middle section does not have real guitar. It's just straight up Axure. Then I have some MIDI bass and drums. Like I said before, I kind of wanted to follow the footsteps of Mick Gordon's The Only Thing They Fear Is You. And I think I got pretty close to the vibe of that track. Before we begin, let's hear what the track sounds like.
Only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions.
I think that turned out really, really well. The stuff I really wanted to get into today is the Serum 2 stuff. I just recently got into Serum 2. I've never used Serum 2 before. I've never used Serum in general. I've never gotten to the whole synth thing. My buddy, Jeffrey Day, made a Serum pack for Axure. He's got tons of presets that you can use in conjunction with Axure, so I'm going to run through some of them with you. We have the aggro. This is the main synth for the track. Let's see if we can go ahead and hear. Pretty sick. Now this is from his first pack on the Serum 1 presets, Swarm Bass. I'm using aggro tonal Riffs. The one he designed for Axure is this one right here, the Argent Guitar Layers. This whole pack right here is designed for Axure, and they all sound super sick. We're using quite a bit of them actually. I'm just gonna show you how cool this stuff sounds. I'll go ahead and play you the first section by itself. Okay, so that's doing exactly what the guitars are doing. Pretty sick, man. And that's not it either. There's so many layers to this. I love the way that it adds a little bit of grit and width to Axure. It just complements it so well. Let's see what other preset we're using. So for this other one, okay, that one, Glory of the Kill lead. I didn't tweak any of these presets. I literally just loaded up the preset, bam, good to go. And the next preset we're using, it's basically the same thing, but a different preset. All right, that one is going to be the Bass Human Ordnance. This next one is going to be, oh yeah. This is probably one of my favorites right here. This one's Battle Beat. It's got like a sort of LFO tempo beat to it. I think it's really cool. Definitely fit the vibe. There weren't too many of these in the preset pack, but you can obviously alter these presets to have LFOs on them, to have some sort of like rhythm to it. But this one already had one on it and I loved it. So I just went ahead and used it. And dude, this is what I love about synths, is you can make them sound like whatever you want. You could just take a sample, a noise, a sound, and just like manipulate it to like whatever you want. I wanted a synthy sound, almost like a dark choir. The closest to that I found in the pack is called Confrontation. It's on the Serum 1 preset in Suspension. That's exactly what I was going for. Dude, there's so many layers to this. It's crazy. And then this next one is Stab Vision Infusion, and this one is from the Argent Synth Weapons pack. I thought I was using presets from just one of the packs, but I'm actually using presets from everything he has to offer. Let's hear what that one sounds like. I like that one. The reason I like that one is because it had a sort of percussive feel to it. It really helps out in the middle of the song when there's like a break and then you can hear this sort of like percussive synth and it follows the toms almost. And there's like a filter effect on it too. I think there's one more. So this one I used as sort of an impact, and I really like the way his kick sounded on this one. We're going back to the Argent Synth Weapons and we're going to go to the kick stab. And that one sounds like this. Now I have it turned down really, really low in the mix because it's super duper loud. So there were a couple of sections in the song where I just wanted a like quick little stab kick and it fit pretty well in the mix. And then all this other stuff down here, this is all like production stuff. So we have like bass drops, reverse snare, cymbal swell, another reverse snare. These are effects. This is the shotgun effect from the beginning of the track. I'll let you hear those by itself. And I also layered that up here where I put the same exact track for the shotgun blast and I put it over here in my reverb with some true verb on it. I'm just using the Cathedral preset and just turned it down in the mix, negative 16 dB. And that's what this sounds like. Pretty sick. You can go a long way with some mixing, man. Just messing with some levels and some effects. I'm pretty happy actually with the way this whole thing turned out. And we're using Grove bass for the bass guitar. Always love using Grove bass. We're using Modern and Massive, the first Modern and Massive. Now, the reason why I'm not using Modern and Massive 2 is because I'm still dialing in a sound for it. Modern and Massive for me is my bread and butter because I spent so much time dialing in the perfect kit sound for me. And it took years. Honestly, I feel like I just got to the point where I like the way that my drums sound in Modern and Massive. The same thing's going to happen with Modern and Massive 2. By the time I do dial in something perfect for Modern and Massive 2, it may be outdated. I definitely want to spend some more time with it and tweak it, get it exactly how I want it to sound, because I'm doing a lot of multi-out routing. So it's not just like inside the mixer here. I'm doing a lot of my processing right here. As you can see, I'm processing each piece of the kit by itself. I'll probably have to do the same thing for Modern and Massive 2. Might be a little while before I can showcase that. And maybe I'll do some videos in the future of me kind of trying to figure out a Modern and Massive 2 sound. I don't want to totally abandon Modern and Massive 1 just yet because I like the way it sounds and I think it complements this track especially really well. But yeah, that's pretty much for all the elements of the mix. And then what I did up here, I did a filter effect. So it's like this really, really short sort of scoop filter with the high pass and low pass. It's just a very subtle sort of effect, like it kind of sucks you in and then goes back out. And then I just fade out the song and that's it. Now, I probably will do some things different in the future as far as Serum goes because, and I wanted to show you guys, for the guitar tone on Axure, I'm using the Helix native plugin. And this is my tone that I have for my Helix. I just kind of copied it over to this plugin. And that is straight up Axure, by the way. And I'm using the GGD Studio cabs. And I'm using a little bit of Soothe just to kind of get rid of that digital hiss. And then some SSL comp and some C6. Just kind of compressing the low end. And also there's something in the high end too. I think I've told you guys about that in the past. I pretty much keep this on my guitar chain at all times because of this weird little hiss. It just tightens up that low end and also gets rid of that weird little hissy frequency. Now, I could just get rid of that with EQ, but it was a constant thing in all the guitars. So I just went ahead and just multi-band compressed it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. Sorry I couldn't go in depth on this episode with how I programmed everything. If you guys do enjoy the videos, like I said before, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, because it really does help my channel out a lot, helps me grow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's video. This is my first attempt at Doom music, so go easy on me. But this is just my interpretation of what Doom 2016 was, kind of following that Mick Gordon formula. Hopefully I did a good job. I really do enjoy this style of music, like the whole Argent Metal thing. I think I'm going to be getting into this because it's super duper fun. Honestly, it adds this really nice depth and like width to my mixes, like the really gritty synth sounds and the booms, and it sounds huge, man. I think I like it. Also, I'll go ahead and reiterate, if you are interested in the Noise Department Serum pack, I will leave you a link in the description. It comes with Argent guitar layers. He also has a bunch of other ones you can choose from that work very well, as you can see. All of them are really good, so I would recommend just going ahead and buying everything he's got. They're all super sick. We are partnered with them, so if you do go to his website, you can purchase Axure and the guitar layers pack, or you can go to our website and you can do the same thing, either or. Also, I'll go ahead and mention that we do have a contest right now running until June 23rd. It is the all MIDI contest. So if you do want to join in on the contest, you can join the Discord. I'll leave a link in the description for you. All the contest rules and details, prizes, and everything like that is going to be in the Discord. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.